let me get you to respond to that. That you know, the middle class has to just plunge in.
I totally agree. Yes, I totally agree with Dr. Jayaprakash, because you see the middle class is 250 million and it's only emerging. And this is that class of society today which really needs to come forward to take the nation to that progress which we all want to see. And as he has just said, there's crime, there's money, there's muscle. All these things are taking place at the time of elections, and clearly the mandate that is coming across, one is really very confused about what exactly is the reality versus what has been altered. So with this kind of a scenario that is moving forward, it is going to require more and more of civil society to get involved and engaged if we want to make this difference.
I think, we are missing the point. The more fundamental question here is, what we need is democratization of political parties. I can't think of any other party other than probably the left, to a large extent BJP, and maybe Mayawati's BSP. There's no other political party in India which is not run by a family.
Absolutely.
And we just can't wish away this fact. And it clearly is a deterrent to more talented people coming into politics. Mona talked about larger involvement of civil society. That's also, in a way, one of the biggest obstacles is families, dynasties. I think we are missing the fundamental point of democratization of political parties, which we need to do. And unless you address that question,
how can your party call itself the party of the Aam Aadmi when the Aam Aadmi cannot join the Congress? We've just seen a situation where a two-time MLA has not got a ticket from his constituency because the president's son had to get a ticket from there. So how is it possible?
Well, Sagarika, nobody has a vested interest on getting a ticket one way or the other. If you are a party worker and you've been given a chance once and somebody else gets a chance, I don't think you should grudge that. And having said that, let me also put it on record that the Congress has regular elections and open membership, and there are many people today at the highest echelons of both the government and the party who have come up through the ranks of the Congress party, starting from the student movement to the youth movement to the main party. There are thousands of leaders at various levels across the length and breadth of the country. So therefore, to say that there is no space for an Aam Aadmi to come in is completely erroneous. In fact, the Congress party symbolizes the empowerment of the Aam Aadmi. A lot of us who are in the
Congress party
leadership today have come in through that process.
But it's also symbolizing dynastic politics. It is the parent of dynastic politics.
Again, I would like to, again, Sagarika, I would like to reject that vehemently for the simple reason that anybody who goes to the people and is elected by them,
that's no argument, actually.
Dynasty automatically gets rubbed off.
That's no argument. That actually is no argument.
That is the argument. That is the democratic argument, Sagarika. That is the democratic argument. Ultimately, are you going to have two classes of citizens in this country? That under the constitution, if you're the son and
it's a question of who's getting their foot in through the door. Who's getting their foot in through the door?
No, it's not a question of who's getting it. Okay, let's go by a ratio. Let's go by a ratio, and you will find 98-2, the people who constitute the leadership of the Congress party are people from ordinary families. So, this is a bugbear which unfortunately the media has.
Talking of numbers, we have nearly about 5,000 legislators if you take MLAs and MPs. About 800 of them are newcomers, first-timers. And out of them, nearly 500 to 550 are from political families. That leaves, more than 60% of them are from political families.
No, but how do you define a political family? No, how do you define a political family?
You take Maharashtra, 288 members, out of them 24 people are from political families.
288, that's a growing epidemic, Manish Tiwari. It's an epidemic. No, but I have to get a last comment from Jayaprakash Narayan.
If 24 people have opted, to come forth and serve, I think that should be taken as an endorsement of their dedication to public service.
Have they opted to come forth and serve, or are they simply inheriting their father's businesses?
I don't think they're there for anything else. Most of them are qualified professionals. They would have made a killing somewhere else. If they've come into politics, it's with the intent of serving.
Okay, well, do you want to respond to that, or are they simply inheriting their father's family businesses? But clearly, there's no consensus on this, and unfortunately, we're completely out of time. Manish Tiwari, Jayaprakash Narayan, Mona Shah, Rajesh Mohapatra, thanks very much indeed for joining us. Well, that was the Hindustan Times CNN IBN Leadership Survey, and it's a build-up to the Hindustan Times Leadership Summit, which is at the end of this week. And what is the final result of our SMS poll? Is the leadership crisis preventing India from becoming a global power? What are you telling us? 83% yes, 17 no. The leadership crisis seen as the big crisis that is holding India back. Thanks for watching.